And welcome back to DuckTales Remastered, Revisit, Playthrough, Walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. I mentioned this before, but I am not used to how fast this new build is. The last session was 27 minutes, and on my previous setup, that would take, let's see, 15-20 minutes to fully process. It took less than a minute. It is exciting stuff, I tell you what. But we're gonna get started with the Amazon. Let me stop babbling about this.
Get Launchpad on the horn. I'm headed to the Amazon jungle to find the scepter of the Incan king. Thanks for the lift, Launchpad.
No problemo. Lift is one of my favorite principles of aerodynamics. Oh, say, you got your radio, Mr. McD?
Aye, of course I do.
Great! Then I'll be your eyes in the sky.
Oh, I'd be happy if you just keep your eyes on the sky for once. What an airhead.
Hey, I heard that.
Now then, ancient Incan legends claim the king's scepter was locked away in a giant temple of the clouds, and it should be dead ahead.
Gee, Mr. McD, I see a lot of clouds, but no temple.
You wouldn't, Launchpad. The legend says the temple was hidden away from all but King Manco Capquack himself. But there's bound to be a way to reveal it buried somewhere in this overgrown salad bowl, and I'm not leaving till I find it.
Alright, the Amazon. I remember when I initially played this game, I tried to do the stages in order, and that was terrible. I would get hit so many... I shouldn't have survived that. But, because I wasn't really, I guess, fully prepped in it, I lost my 3 hearts very fast. it's it's kind of funny how things change.
Launchpad, I found an ancient coin depicting a nightingale.
Neato! You haven't stumbled across a pizza joint down there, have you, Mr. McD? I'm getting kind of hungry up here.
I'm not even going to dignify that question with a response.
I mean, pizza would be good right about now. So these monkeys will spawn infinitely. You can hit them with either rocks or just bounce off their head. Oh my gosh, really? I can't fit down there. That's crazy. These snakes will just kind of hop up out of their coil and just look at you menacingly. They won't actually attack you. Just bounce off their heads. It's easier to bounce off them when they're coiled up. Keep that in mind. These bees will fly in from the left or right. They'll go in a pattern. They're really useful for bouncing off and getting across dangerous hazards like those enemies right there. These piranha plants. They're, I guess, 2 types. Ones with green stems and a red, I guess, flower head. While there's another variant we'll see later, but it functions exactly the same.
Another coin! And this one has an inscription of an eagle.
So our objective is to find 2, 4, 6, 8 of these ancient coins that are scattered throughout the Amazon. May seem like a lot, but they're really easy to find, and there's a lot on this screen in particular and below, which we're gonna go right now actually. Yeah. So it's kind of tricky to get around these enemies like that. Sometimes you'll be slightly off and you'll just get eaten up. Hopefully I'll find some health, because this is one of the more dangerous areas in the game right here. Even more dangerous than the final area, I would say, or at least on par with it. So what you want to do is kick this can over here, bounce over here. It's actually mandatory, it's not just a secret. This, however, is a secret. It's a secret within the secret, even though one of the secrets is mandatory, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but it's fine. I say a lot of things that don't make sense. But what does make sense is the money, baby! I like seeing the number go up. Alright, so we're gonna fall down here. There we go again with my the thing just kind of eating up my input. Like I said, it happens. I wish it was something that you could fix, but oh well.
Aha! A coin bearing the image of the Queen's horse. Ha! It'll help us find the treasure for sure.
How can you tell, boss?
Never doubt the well-honed instincts of an experienced treasure hunter.
If you say so, Mr. McD.
Okay. I had a thought on my mind and it just kind of escaped. Wait. What was I gonna think about? Okay. Well, we have spiders again. Just okay. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard because I'm using a different controller. I'm using an Xbox One controller, and although it's nice, I actually have the Xbox One Elite. I'm still not quite used to it. Thankfully, I can replace the D-pad with an actual D-pad. It's really nice on the hands, gotta admit.
A coin showing the sun. Gads, I nearly tripped over it. This place is a mess. Where's Mrs. Beakley when you need her?
You asked that. But yeah, this is really my first time actually using an Xbox controller this extensively because I've owned a 360. I didn't really care for it. I played Forza and Sonic 06. That's really it. I'm actually a really big Forza fan. That's one of the few Xbox franchises, or Microsoft, I guess. I don't know if you want to call it one of theirs or not. But I really like that series. It's only something you'll find on Xbox, but now that I have a PC and Xbox Pass, I can actually play it more freely. Okay, I'm in a bit of a pickle, but you know what? It's fine. It is fine. I might die.
Look at this. An ancient coin with the image of a scythe. It must represent a good harvest.
This is Launchpad, calling Mr. McD.
What is it, Launchpad?
I'm running a little low on fuel up here.
Well, where are the extra fuel canisters?
Well, that's why I'm calling you, boss. I checked the glove compartment, but all I found was gloves.
Oh, you'd best find those fuel canisters, for the next thing you'll be flying is a model airplane.
Okay. Last time I asked you for help.
Is that a promise?
Oh my gosh, I like the banter between characters. Like I said it before, it's just like watching a Saturday morning cartoon. I love it. Let's go ahead and open this one.
Found another one, and it depicts the ruling might of a spear.
This is Launchpad, Mr. McD. Come in, Mr.
Launchpad, what was that?
Nothing, boss. I'm sure nobody was using that tree anyway. Except maybe them. And them. And also them.
And Launchpad is gone. Alright. I kind of want some help from the guy. I know this is asking for a lot, game, but I could use some ice cream. Is it good for me? No, but it'll help me. If that makes any sense. It does not. I want to go up here. Maybe there's ice cream up here. I mean, honest, this is the stage I was worried about the most, just because of that one section down below. Okay, so watch this. I'm waiting for an enemy again. If you collect a collectible, all enemies on screen will die.
Look at this one. It shows a shield. You know, I bet those Incans could have minted a whole lot more coins if they hadn't tried to make each one unique.
You say that, but they all look the same. I'm just hanging. Okay, I thought there was gonna be another. Alright, I'm just gonna bounce. My man's trying to square up. They look so funny when they walk too. We're not gonna see them again because that's actually the only time we'll see them. I'm just gonna make you disappear. Yeah. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna be careful. Boom. And here's the last coin.
Aha! This coin bears an image of the scales of justice. Just what I need to help me find the scepter.
You know, Mr. McD, I had a thought.
Launchpad, why start now and spoil a perfect record?
That's a good question.
Well, I don't have all day. What was your thought?
Come to think of it, I forgot.
Launchpad, were you dropped on your head much as a child?
All the time. Why?
Huh. Anyway, with the last coin, we had to come over here. And, yes, we cannot progress.
Come in, Launchpad. I found something. There's a carving of Manco Capquack on this stone slab, and there's 8 succulent notches around it.
Sounds great. Does it tell us how to find the treasure?
Well, I'm not sure what it tells us, but I'm certain it's an important clue. Bless me bagpipes. These coins I found will fit perfectly into those notches.
Oh, you must have come across an ancient Incan poker table, Mr. McD. How about I come down there and you deal me in for a hand?
You come down here and I'll deal you a blow to the head. You're supposed to be keeping an eye out for trouble, remember?
All right. Trouble spotting it is.
Launchpad, what if the images on these coins symbolize the various tribes of Manco Capquack's empire? Maybe if I surround him with them. Oh no, it's not working.
Hey, maybe you need to say the magic words. Or maybe not.
Will you look at that? The ancient city of Manco Capquack. And that beam of light. It must be pointing to the Temple of the Clouds. But how am I going to get across?
Up here, Mr. McD.
Alright, so this section, gotta make our way by grabbing the rope. I almost forgot to press the pogo stick, pogo button, excuse me, and that would have been, well, I would have got full health, so honestly, that wouldn't have been too bad. I gotta risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, biscuit well deserved. Okay, I gotta be extremely careful. Okay. Yeah, I'm being really careful because I'm kind of dying. I just got a heart from eating ice cream because that's how health works, apparently. But, you know, it's fine. Ooh, I was kind of being a daredevil right now. I shouldn't, but I am not even confident. Why am I doing it? Actually, I need to calm down. I'm not calming down. We're actually almost through. Oh, another heart. Okay. Now it's almost as if I never found a heart container. It's crazy. Okay. It was a heart. Yeah, that's why I fell down. I knew there was going to be a piece of treasure there. Oh well. 2 hearts. I can make this work. Maybe.
Whoa! I did it! I found the legendary temple of Manco Capquack.
With a little help from your old pal, Launchpad McQuack.
Oh, of course, Launchpad. I couldn't have done it without you. Now just hold on, and with a little luck, that scepter will be mine in no time.
Alright. Now we have to make our way through the temple of the Amazon. Bit of a ways to go, actually. Can be kind of tricky because the corridors, it's an area where the corridors are pretty tight. So I would not be surprised if I lost my first life here. I was like, why would you bounce? I'm over here. Don't think there's something over above it now. Let's see, is something over here? Nope. Okay. We're gonna come across different enemies and a couple of traps here and there, like this one.
It's gaining interest. I mean, speed.
Here's one enemy, the Tribemen. What they'll do is they'll stop in front of you like a feet or two away, throw their spear, and then start walking forward again. They're really easy to beat. Just wait for them to throw their spear, and then attack. The tricky thing about them though is that sometimes they'll be in a room with other enemies, and it just makes it harder to dodge around them because they'll just stop in some very inconvenient spots. Oh hey, what do we have here?
Mrs. Bigley, what are you doing here?
I'll not have you risking your life on an empty stomach. No more danger till you eat every last bite.
You're always as good as you want, my dear.
Wow, alright. That's very convenient. Health and an extra life. That's what happens when you find Mrs. Bigley. She'll provide you with some goodies to help you along. But she didn't drop any cake, so I don't think cake is a thing in extreme difficulty. As I said before, cake is a full heal, which is very useful. Oh, I'm at full health. Let's go. I almost ruined it. You know what? I don't want to deal with you. Wait, what? You usually don't spawn. Okay! Got clipped by him. Alright, what you want to do is bounce, bounce, bounce. Solid. I think there's an achievement for that. I never did look up if they're called achievements or not in Steam or PSN. Well, PSN they're trophies. I think there are achievements. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, I'm still kind of getting used to this controller. I'm doing pretty good considering I'm not fully adjusted to this Xbox controller. I messed up. Oh well. As I was saying earlier, it's called Xbox Pass or whatever. There's a couple of games I do want, so I think it is worth getting. The controller does come with 14-day free subscription, which I'll probably mess around with. It's just, what I'm kind of getting at is Xbox. It's such a weird game console. It's because on one hand, yeah, I'm sure it's a decent console, but on the other hand, if you have a PC and Xbox Pass, is there really much of a reason to get it? I always just found that a weird business decision for Microsoft because they're trying to sell consoles, but at the same time, they're like, hey, PC, y'all can get our games. And I don't know why I tried that. That was very foolish of me. I deserve everything that's happening to me. Whoa, that's a weird angle. Alright, I have to be semi-careful. Okay, I might get hit. Trying to squeeze through here. Okay. I'm so nervous. Okay, so this is the largest treasure chest of this level. Because it's no heart container, instead, treasure, baby. Worth $1 million. 100,000, excuse me, not $1 million. I can math. Maybe it was $1 million. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. We'll find out when we get there. Let's see, there's health. Alright, I'm not completely screwed, because the boss is right over here.
There it is, the King's Scepter. Well, oh, this was easier to find than a penny in a parking lot. Catch me kilts! What was that?
Okay, I'm not really a fan of this fight either. It's just... I missed. What? But you know, it's fine. As now I have full health to work with. So the statue head will jump around while the ground is shaking. You can't actually bounce. And when the head vibrates before landing, that means it's going to cause a shockwave that will damage you if you're on the floor when it lands. So keep that in mind. Those are really the only attacks it has. My issue is trying to bounce off of it can be a bit tricky because it can just be at a very slight angle to where I'll just get hit like that while hitting it. So I actually recommend trying to bounce off of its head while it's moving in your direction. I thought I pressed jump. Oh, this is great. I'm doing outstanding, y'all. But yeah, I would say that's probably the hardest part about this fight, just trying to hit him, or it, I should say, without you yourself getting hit. It can be a bit tricky. For some reason, I had a lot of trouble doing that on this version than on previous versions, because I had this on PS3 as well as Wii U actually. I just never showed that off because that requires me to play the Wii U, and I only have one reason to play that game now. It's Fatal Frame Made in the Blackwater. And if that game were to get a port to anything, I would sell my Wii U in a heartbeat. Ooh! That was close. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It is fine. Because I think I just got one more hit. There we go. What? Why were you standing up there?
Hurry, Mr. McD! This place has fallen to pieces!
No! I'm not leaving without that scepter. Get us out of here, Launchpad! I cannot believe we came all this way for nothing. What's the meaning of this?
Outsider, our prophecies have long foretold that our ancient city would one day be returned to us. For hundreds of years we have waited, and at last that day has come.
You mean you're not mad at me?
Mad? Quite the contrary, Feathered One. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Well, now that you mention it, I did come here looking for an ancient scepter. I didn't suppose...
Does it look like this? It fell from the temple.
All that climbing for nothing, eh, Mr. McD?
Bless me bagpipes, the scepter of the Incan king!
It is yours. Take it and go in peace. After all, it was just the old king's back scratcher.
And with that, we have completed the Amazon. So I mentioned earlier that you do get a bonus from getting the ancient treasure. You also get an additional bonus for finding the hidden treasure. So it's 1,000,000 on top of whatever amount it gives you at the stage. Because when you collect the hidden treasure of the stage, you don't actually get a bonus right there. So if anything, the hidden treasures are worth more than the legendary treasures, so why is he not really making more of a big deal out of those? It's not a big deal.
The scepter of the Incan king. I tell you, boys, there's something special about this treasure.
Really, Uncle Scrooge? Yeah, it just looks like an old back scratcher to us.
You boys need to learn some respect for the finer things in life. Now, if you're done having fun at your old uncle's expense, help me decide where we should go next.
Well, they won't be helping us decide where to go next, because next time we are going to go to the African mines. Thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Take care, y'all.